remember me, your 2020 mood board queen. Okay, hi, it's Skylar. I'm here again because it's that time of year where we set the goals. No New Year's resolutions. Crap. This is real stuff. This is the, drumroll please. Check 1, 2, 3. The 2021 mood board. Inspired by Amber Scholl. I'm so excited. There's a lot going on here, but let's just start with something light. Bam! First thing that I even glued onto here is indoor rock climbing. I have been wanting to do this for so long, so this year I am going to do it. I want to go kayaking or canoeing in a pretty green place with the nature and the breeze and the fresh water. Cooking. I want to cook more. So 2020, I did do a lot of cooking and I learned a lot of new recipes and things like that, but I want to cook even more. I want to whip it up, youngin'. Next is all of my finance dreams and goals. By the end of 2021, I want to have $10,000, all gonna be towards a house. I don't want to get an apartment because personally I feel like you're just kind of throwing away your money, and at least when you buy a house you'll get your money back once you sell it, you know, so it's kind of like a good investment. But anyway, besides the point, that's a whole other video for the little side dollars that I threw in here. My car payments. So I have this thing where I save up money out of every check to build up car payments. God forbid I ever lose my job or something crazy happens, I'll have car payments saved up for every month so that I won't have to worry about a payment because I'll have the money to the side so that I can keep paying it, not fall behind and mess up my credit. Then the luxury stuff, you know me, my watches, my purses, my fabulous outfits. I gotta have money for all this. Traveling. I can feel it in my bones that I'm gonna travel a lot this year. Overtime. I want to do so much more overtime at work. I put a blue stripe here because it's gonna make me them blue strips, you know what I'm saying? I want to do overtime so I can have more money because how the hell am I gonna do all this if I don't have a lot of money? Next thing is miscellaneous things, you know, like food, you know, just buying random things. I want to have money for that, obviously. And my dreams. I have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of different like goals and a lot of different passions. So I just want to try to step into every passion that I have this year and figure out what's going to be my one passion. Or I can turn every passion into a career. I can have it all. I'm Skylin. Next is something kind of funny. I used to drink a lot of soda. Disgusting, bad for you. I had someone in my life who taught me the importance of water. I always drank soda and it was really bad, but then I started drinking water, and honestly every time I take a sip of soda it's like I can't even drink the whole thing because I just want water. So I'm making it a goal of mine to drink only water every day throughout the week, and then on the weekends I can have soda. But let's see if I even want soda because sometimes I honestly prefer water. So I have a clock here and it says hustle, hustle, hustle because that's really all I'm about. I'm a breadwinner, you know what I do. And then I have this funny little thing here in quotation marks, rest when you're dead. I believe that I'm young, I'm alive, my bones work, my head's on right. I just need to push, 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 go, 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 go. I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. So I just need to really push that this year because when am I ever going to have the chance to go this hard ever again? I plan on having 10 kids, so I obviously got to do all this work right now. Skincare. This was actually on my last year's mood board, but I didn't really do a good job because my skin isn't that amazing. My skin, like on my body, is good. You know, I don't be having no dirty ass, dark ass, ashy ass elbows. Then I also put up the piano. So last year I said that I wanted to learn to play the piano and I did no such thing. Still in the box, never used it. And it's really gonna help with my singing, so I don't know why I don't do it. Then it's basketball. I remember how happy basketball made me, so it's a beach house, my brothers. I want to rent a cabin or a beach house or something this year and just like have like a fun weekend with my friends and my cousins. Indoor Family Fun Center in Vegas. If you have never heard of this, you have never watched Ryan Higa, and if you've never watched Ryan Higa, you've never lived. It looks so fun and I have been wanting to go there for so long, so I am gonna get there. Arizona. My little cousin Melina, shout out to Melina, lives in Arizona. I've always wanted to go spend like a couple days out there with her. This is a little drawing of a car. I want to G up my car. I bought my new car, as you saw in my little clips of how 2020 went. Now I want to drop it, put rims, slam it. You know what I do. You know the business. Anyways, my singing videos. I feel like I slacked on my singing videos this year. I think I only made like 2 or 3. I want to have at least 5 more singing videos that I'm proud of on my feed. To whiten my teeth. I actually put this on my 2020 mood board. My teeth got cuter, but not like pearly white like that. Boom. Had this on my last year's mood board and it worked. I really feel like this was like a good luck charm. This is a really pretty part of Mexico. My grandpa always shows me this. It's in this one telenovela. I want to go to this pretty part of Mexico and I want to visit this and see it with my own eyeballs. It's like a cave and then it has like an opening and it's like water. I mean, you could see it. I mean, you have eyeballs. This was also on my 2020 mood board. A lot of repeats here. To me, this meant to always stay fabulous and have nice friends by your side. Honestly, I did so great in both of these categories. And big shout out to my dad. I want to say my dad is like a Miranda. Brown Lynn is an Instagram page if you don't know about it already. Pretty much I do facial waxings if you want to follow me on there. The next things that I have on here are a little bit sentimental. I'm just gonna let you guys in briefly on it. What the fuck? Stop barking. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it. Meaning, I have a bad habit of being super hard on myself when I mess up. Yes, I have the good habit of always being able to right my wrongs and apologize. It's actually a big thing of mine to always say sorry for my faults, redeem myself, get it off my shoulders, and feel like a good person. We can't change what's been done, but we can acknowledge, communicate, accept, and forgive. I have to remember that I'm human and I'm still learning like everyone else how to be the best version of me. Okay, so this isn't so sentimental, but these are adventures that I want. I just kind of wrote them out. I want to go ice skating. I want to have a fabulous spa day. Every 2 months, I want to take a different sibling out. I have, 5 siblings? Yeah. And then I want to go to the beach at night. And it's just like such a vibe. I like it. And I want to go to a new restaurant every month and get all dolled up for it and all fancy. You know what I do. Also, don't make fun of my handwriting. These mood boards can be emotional mood boards as well. Internal, your goals don't have to be physical. In order to live a long, happy, and sort of good luck life, to enjoy all the physical goals, you must love and be one with yourself. Meaning, you can be in Hawaii, but if you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to enjoy your time. I'm not one to share my feelings on social media. I just like to make people laugh and motivate them. But I'm telling you this because maybe if you see me being honest with myself and to admit to my flaws, it will motivate you to do the same. To soul search, to find the little tweaks where you can heal and fix. So number 1 is to keep myself fabulous and maintained, meaning keeping up with my hygiene, my finances, being confident in myself, being proud of myself, and to challenge myself. Number 2, keep giving your pure heart. Keep my pure heart means I have a really big heart for my tiny body. I have endless love, passion, and encouragement, and so many other positive factors in myself. I want to make sure that no matter how hard I hurt, my sparkle never dies. It never has, but I just want to make sure. There's so many people who put their guard up from being disappointed or having their heart broken. I could never do that. Just can't be the case for me. I want to say that for some reason, God gave me the power for endless love because let me tell you, I've been through some shit that could break you. But for me, it's always made me. It makes me. I'll never lose the need to love and to just, I don't know. That's my heart. My heart doesn't die, okay? But there's a difference between protecting and guarding your heart. I'll always protect my heart. But to put a guard on it means that I'm putting up a shield where I can't receive love and I can't give love. So there's really nothing that can happen. Nothing can die and nothing can grow. It'll just stay as nothing. And life's a risk that I'm always willing to take. So no matter what, I'd rather have something than nothing. So I want to make sure that I keep my heart and I keep being as pure as I can be. Keep giving your pure heart. God gave us all a different, unique gift to share with each other. That's why he bunched us all together on earth, to discover treasure and share it with one another. My gift is loving. I'm a nurturer. If I could hug every person I meet and just vacuum all the hurt, trauma, self-doubt, and put it onto me, I would. Maybe it's a gift and a curse that I like to fix people. But if that's what God called me to do, I will do my best to care and to love and to bring out the best in people every day as my mission statement. Some people will have my love forever, whether it be certain family members, friends, my children, my soulmate. And some only get me temporarily. But what I found is maybe they needed me at that time to grow into something they couldn't on their own. But to have me forever wasn't written in our destiny. I know that I can bring out the wise in people. I give people something to think about, something to dream about, something to encourage them. I know that I'm encouraging and maybe I'm just that push that some people need at that time. So when God removes people from my life, I used to take it personally, but I know that we needed each other for a certain reason. We needed to bring something out of each other that we couldn't bring out on our own. So God puts, let's say it's a boyfriend, right? He puts you two in each other's lives because both of you are going to teach each other something that you couldn't be taught alone. Friendships. You're friends with somebody and they teach you something you couldn't be taught on your own. So when God removes people, it's not because boo-hoo you don't get to have that person. It's because whatever he needed you to learn, you learned it already. Or you got the material, so now when you're apart from each other, you put it together, you study it, and you learn what he wanted you to. And sometimes even God will put someone in your life and then take them out so that you two can do your homework and research on your own. And then you come back together and you're amazing together. But there's so many different scenarios and possibilities. But God gave me the gift to love, so I'm going to keep on loving. Number 3, patience. I'm a person where I want things done the right way and when I say it needs to be done. I want to say when it comes to certain situations, I have patience, but there's a difference between I'm being patient because you deserve it, because your intentions deserve my patience, and you're taking my kindness for weakness. I can admit that I am impatient, I am pushy, but maybe that's the go-getter in me, or it is an impatience thing and I need to figure out why I'm so impatient. I don't know exactly what I need to learn about patience, but I know I want to learn everything about patience. 4 is to be more understanding. Now, I don't want to contradict myself. I am really understanding when you're telling me about like what you're going through or how you're feeling. I can understand that like in an emotional connection kind of way. But in arguments, I'm not understanding. I'm very hard-headed. I think I'm right and that's the end of story. So I need to be more like open to conversation. And there's like little things, like for example, let's say you don't have a parent in your life, right? And there's 2 kinds of people in this world, and I'm saying this because I can compare it to myself. So I didn't always have my mom, and I came out to be a pretty good person in my opinion. And then there's other people who use the excuse of, oh, I don't have my mom, so that's why I'm shitty, and that's why I'm mean, and that's why I'm so, like, defensive. Those kind of things I'm not very understanding about. I'm very just like, no, you're wrong, you're stupid, I don't know why you act like that. And maybe I can try to dig deeper and understand why that they are like that. I get that everyone reacts to things differently, but it's just like, it's little things that I'm not so understanding about that I want to give more patience to understand it. So I feel like those 2 things go hand in hand. My number 5 is learn to control when you're upset and how you react. So I'm a ticking time bomb. It's not something that I'm proud of, but I can get a little intense. But I just want to learn how to like, I'm really like weird. So when I'm upset, you need to give me space, or I'm going to say things that just run off of the top of my head and that I'm not going to mean. And I'm just going to say them out of anger. But if you give me too much space, I'm going to do everything in my power to get your attention and to get my point across. So I still have to learn how to deal with like just when I don't agree with things. So that's what I want to learn this year, how to control my anger and like how I react. And what I do to like calm down and mellow out and then explain myself. So my 6 is also like a combination, and it's to learn how to express my feelings/thoughts in a more peaceful way. So this is just kind of meaning like my message is for the most part right, but my delivery is always wrong when I'm getting too upset. So I'm pretty good about picking and choosing my battles. I can walk away and ignore a lot of things, but the ones that I do pick and choose is because I care, is because I'm passionate about it. And I feel that I just need to work on my delivery and how I'm very stern and I'm very confident about what I'm saying always, or else I don't speak. So for me, it's, I need to know that not everyone is going to agree with what I'm saying, and that's fine. But my tone and the way I'm saying it and the words I'm choosing, I can think about and select them in the most appropriate way. So I just want to learn how to control my anger and focus on my delivery. My last me thing that I want to work on and learn this year is acceptance. I'm really bad at accepting things. I'm such an overthinker. I need an explanation, an A, B, C, D on why this. I need reasons, and that's just how I am. But I need to be able to accept and know that I'm not always going to get answers, and I need to find a way to still accept things even when I don't get them, even though we all deserve reasons and answers. But sometimes you just don't get them, so I have to learn how to accept things for what they are. There's my little me goals. Don't really know how I feel about being so open like that, but I just figured that if I'm open and honest, that hopefully you guys can do the same with yourselves. Do some soul searching, figure out the little tweaks about you, find out why, and try to heal them. Just be the best version of yourself. This one I do want to keep to myself, but if you watched all the way to here, thanks, kudos to you. Yeah, go do some deep soul searching. Set some goals for yourself, make a mood board. Give yourself a reason to wake up in the morning. You know, get up. Man, get up, go do something, damn.